I'm Chantel, and today I'm going to be sharing 3 things I wish I knew when I was 20. Thing number 1 is you can't please everyone. So, I'm going to share a story about this. Basically, I was involved in a dance show, and we were practicing for the dance show. And our teacher said, okay, you're going to do it like you're going to do it in the show. So here's me, I'm all fired up, I'm ready to show the faces, to get really into it, because when I dance, like, I give it all. You're going to see everything, you know. So we started, and it's the first time I'd actually put any expression into my dancing, and in front of her anyway. Obviously, I'd done it before on stage, and it's the first time she'd kind of seen me do that. And like, I was going for it, like really going for it. And sometimes when I dance, I tend to like really get into it a lot, where I'm overdoing a few moments, but that's me. That's the way I dance, and I like dancing like that. And so during the middle of the dance, she was laughing her head off at me, and it felt like there was a fire going up my belly, like, oh my God, like, she's laughing at me, not with me, not because it's in a good way, like, laughing at me. And in that moment, I felt horrible. It was like when you get something to the gut, like a knife to the gut type of feeling. So I carried on till the end of the dance, and she came up to me afterwards and said, oh my God, I'm worried for you. You don't need to like overdo it. I can't remember exactly what her words were. But at the time, I'd been learning about, law of attraction. I just read the Power book, and I felt completely deflated. I went home and I cried. I felt upset. And then, I kind of had a realization that, so what? She doesn't like the way I'm overdoing it. That's on her, that's not on me. I like the way I dance, and it's unique to me, and you just can't do things the way everybody wants you to do them. She dances her way, I dance my way, I give my all on stage, and I'm quite happy that I do that, to be honest. Okay. Thing number 2. It is not okay to settle for second best. So when I was at university, here comes the story time again. I had my first girlfriend, and we broke up after about 8 months of being together. And at the time, I thought she was great, blah, blah, blah. But after I broke up with her, I went on to a dating app. I think it was a lesbian dating app, and I met this girl online, and we started talking, and there were a lot of red flags coming up, some lies coming up, things moving a little too quick, or more quickly than I wanted them to move, and I wasn't really interested in getting into a relationship with her. But, she was quite persistent, and one thing led to another. We ended up meeting up. She was like consistently saying, are we going to meet up? Are we going to meet up? And I was like, we'll see, and I think I told some kind of excuse, I might have to go to the belly dance club meeting or whatever it was at the time. And she was keep persisting, so I ended up meeting her, and it was all a lot. It was like a rebound type of situation. She was definitely over the top with the lovey-dovey, and I wasn't ready for it, to be honest. And at the time, my perception of myself, my identity, or the way I was looking at myself was, this is it. This is all you're going to get, This is the only other girl you're going to meet, so you have to take the opportunity. You have to go with that. We ended up being together for just over 3 years, and it was not a good relationship. She was definitely not the person for me. But I stayed in that relationship, and at the end, she's the one who broke it off, and I was just so attached to her, like I couldn't live without her, that kind of feeling, which was so unhealthy. So kind of the roles had been reversed, because deep down, I guess I didn't think that I would get anybody better than her, and that's how I was self-identifying. So thing number 3 is, do not settle for second best. There is always something better out there for you. Thing number 3, being unique is my superpower. So I'm going to talk a little bit about individuality and share a story about a dance class again. It's actually with the same teacher. Now, when I was going to these dance classes, I was dressing how I wanted to dress. I would just wear leggings and then some kind of band t-shirt, like Green Day, Blink-182, Paramore, and Sum 41, things like that, because I like to listen to that music. And at the time, you know, I was always worrying about what people would think about the t-shirts I was wearing. It was crazy. So I had some t-shirts that, you know, was referring to hell or something like that. It's just the band t-shirt. I believe it was a Sum 41 t-shirt. And in my head, I'm thinking, you shouldn't wear that. Oh, people won't like that, you know. And, you know, then I realized, wow, you should really embrace who you are. It's great that I like these bands and they don't. That makes me me. If they listen to whoever they listen to, that makes them them. And, you know, embracing your true style is embracing your superpower, your individuality, sharing that with the world to say, look, I'm here, I'm proud of who I am, and I'm being authentic to me, is one of the best things you can do. So I hope that you've got something out of this video, and I hope to see you in another one soon. Bye.